Howdy folks, this morning you join me down on the River Severn. Obviously I'm not lure fishing as I have my derriere in my lovely comfy chair, so today is going to be hopefully a relaxing yet active session dead baiting. So it's my first official dead baiting session. It's all a little bit bonkers really. It's 30.5 degrees when I've pulled up, so it just doesn't feel right. I'll be more than happy sat here in shorts and t-shirt. I put my jeans on because it's shown as gusty wind, and to be fair, when I was coming down the road to the venue, above the weir it is like not gale force wind, but you can see that it's just really strong wind on the water surface. I've come down to where I am because I've got the venue to myself, so I've come to my favourite peg first, naturally, and because I'm well low in the tree line and kind of protected, the wind is going over the top of the trees and not straight up the river in my face. So yeah, the aim this season is I want to do a bit of trial and error. So as most of you know, when I go dead baiting, I love to use circle hooks. I love circle hooks because of fish safety. I've not yet really had a deep hook fish. I've had it where the hook is lower down in the mouth, but not what you class as a deep hook. Every other fish has been caught in the scissor of the mouth, which I think is great. Easy to get the hook out, less danger to the fish, less danger to the angler as well. So yeah, but I did lose a few decent fish last year, potentially what would have been a PB. But in saying that, the biggest fish I lost last season was on trebles with a big piece of mackerel, which first time I ever fished mackerel, to be fair. I had absolutely no control over that fish whatsoever, and got it right down to my feet, and then it shook the hooks. So, and that was on two trebles. So, what was I saying about circle hooks and dropped runs? To be fair, it only felt like another jack. So nothing. I mean, it would have been lovely to have landed it, obviously, but yeah. But yeah. So, point in case, I want to run a trial to see trebles hook-up ratio over circle hooks. Obviously it's pretty much a given. I'm sure circle hooks are going to deliver more if I can get a take, and that's the thing. Obviously it won't be if I've blanked that I'm class that as a no catch. It will literally be how many fish I lose once I've hooked them, to see what works best, and if circle hooks are that much worse for losing fish. Gonna have to wait and see, but yeah, the setup today, a right rod. I have got I'll run through from one end to the other. So I've got Witchwood Solace rods. I think they're £3 test curve. Shimano 6000 basic bait runner reel. Power Pro 65 straight through. I've got a 40 gram float on that one with a heavy weight on to hold bottom. I've got a roach dead bait on that one, and the two trebles. I think they are size 6 semi-barbed. So one's got the barb that goes into your bait, and the other two are barbless. On the left rod that I'm getting all the action on so far is a lighter setup. So same rod, same reel, same line, down to a 30 gram float, but I haven't got an anchor weight on that one. What I've used on that one is a bullet weight, and I've set it so that it's off bottom, but might catch, obviously the floor fluctuates. And so where the wind is catching the line, as we all know, puts that big bow in your line. I'm using that to my advantage to get the float to move around more. So hopefully it will put a bait in front of a fish, or it'll put a lot of scent in the area and draw the fish in and nail it. Now I've had a jack pike on it already. I've just lost a fish already, both to smelt. To me, that's the smell aspect. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be clear as anything down there. It will still be pretty manky, but anyone who's touched a smelt, it smells like a really strong cucumber. So I've always liked them. My mates like Brian definitely, and Jamie, and that they love sardines. I could never really get my hands on fresh sardines, but also very, very smelly, oily fish. But I've just never done any good on them. So it's just look at the draw, I suppose. But then I do put smelt on more often, so obviously the chances are I'm going to land a fish on those more often. But yeah, so that's the intentions this season. Bit of trial and error. I'll try and get a bit more roving around as well. I've been able to purchase myself from a RD Tackle they've supplied me, or been able to get hold of me for me, the Prodigy bag. It's like a backpack for roving anglers, but it's like a full solution really. You've got loads of compartments, loads of, you know, it's a big bag to be fair, and then there's a freezer cooler bag thing on the top, so you can have everything with you really, and then just go mooching. So that's my intention for the River Severn this year, is try and get to a lot more places that I've not fished basically. So yeah, other than that guys, hopefully I can get a fish on the bank and catch you shortly. I've literally just put this out, I've not even finished setting up yet, my float's away. And we've got a fish on. I've not been here, I swear to God I've not been here 5 minutes. The other one's going off because of the wind. Circle hook, smelt, straight in. Oh, he's digging deep now. I don't think it's not a big fish, but yeah, Jack Pike. Oh, he's got some strength though. See if I can crisp him in it. So this little rig, I've just got it set on a light weight. I believe it's going to do my fruit. Set on a light bullet weight, just so it can float around basically in the net. Let's turn that off. Right folks, literally not even 5 minutes has this bait been in the water, and a lovely mint Jack Pike has nailed the bait. Just saw me float sailing away. Oh, so happy. So I'm going to find out where the hook is. Come on, mate. Absolutely inhaled the there's my fingers again. And there's the fish. He's literally bit the the smelt in half. But I've got plenty with me, so absolutely cracking. Well chuffed. But let's see if we can get some more, because I don't know, hopefully this is not, you know, you get the first fish in first cast if you're lure fishing. I hope this isn't today. Let's get it back. Right, let's let this fish go. What I'm going to do is release him over this side, not that side. And there has been fish action over this side already as well, so the pike are in this little section here chasing the fry. Alright mate, give me a chance. Bit undignified, but there we go. Thank you very much. Float gone, is it taking line? Still taking line. There's the float, just pop back up. No, I think the way that float is bobbing, it's readjusting the fish in its mouth. I just want it to start moving away, so I know it's got it, and then I'll reel into it. I'll leave it too long. Right, it's still moving that bait around its mouth. Yeah, it's sailing away now. Now I'm going to reel in. Fish on. Oh no. Fish off. Felt like a jack, I don't think it was a big fish. Float's going again. Fish on. Oh my god. Just lost another one, Bri. Oh my god. Look at the state of that. Absolutely shredded. Righto folks, I think this is the end of my session today now. Darkness is starting to move in. You can't really tell on the camera too much because it's adjusting it a bit, but it is starting to move in. Unfortunately, the weather forecast was very much wrong. This morning there was no rain forecast, when I checked anyway, and it's been piddling it down for the last hour and a half. So everything is now soaked. Not a blanker, as you know, I've caught that one jack. So I don't think I jinxed myself by catching that fish in the first 5 minutes, because I did go on to lose 2 more fish from the same peg, and then it went dead. So ironically, both those lost fish came to, well, all 3 fish, sorry, that got the action on, all came to smelt. The roach hasn't got a look in, so that's something to look at as well. Brian's come down, he's got a couple of rods out and he's had a drop take. And then if anyone knows Rich Tolley, he's on TikTok as Predator Hunter, I think. I think he's fishing around the other side, and unfortunately he looks like he may have lost a PB today. So, but not loads of action going on. I was kind of hoping that the silverfish would have pushed up the dead arm a bit further along, but since moving I've not had a tap on any of my other rods, and I've seen no real sign of silverfish moving really. All I've really seen is the kingfisher flying up and down. So, and yeah, to top it off, like I say, it's 13-14 degrees still. Now it's raining, I've put my waterproof coat on, I've got my hood on underneath, and I feel like I'm on fire. I'm absolutely roasting. So yeah, it's time to give it neck, I think. Hopefully I'll be out, it might be a couple of weeks before I'm out again. So I've got a long gap between my days off, and I've got a few things to get sorted, so we'll see. But I think it'll be another dead bait session, weather permitting. You know, this time of year, you're not quite sure what the rivers are going to be doing, so we'll see. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in a bit. Ta-da.